round 6 of the FIA World Rally Championship, Rally Sardegna. Gravel stages await the drivers here, but that's not the only challenge. As one of the hottest rallies of the year, it can take its toll on man and machine. The rally's base has shifted from the east coast to the west coast of Alghero.
What have you done, or what have the team done to beef up the car for this weekend?
I think they have done the usual job, of course, trying to make some parts stronger, but like every time, it's all a question about homologation, and yeah, we have to wait the homologation date, so we cannot change between every rally something on the car, but we try to improve as much as possible and follow the rules.
Tyre-wise, you've seen in the past tyres getting really destroyed here. Is that a concern this weekend?
Probably yes. I think there can be some different tyre strategies during the weekend, and hopefully we're going to choose the best one.
Andreas Rally d'Italia Sardegna, and a new co-driver. What a new co-driver, a different co-driver, a change of co-driver, whatever we want to call it really. But Ola's back. What is the reasoning behind that?
Well, basically, I was together with Mikko now for 1.5 years, and things were working. He was doing a really good job, but you know, the chemistry wasn't really there, and to spend so much time together as we do, it's really important. So I decided to change back to Ola, a guy I know from before. We've known each other for 7 years, and things are working really well already now from shakedown. First run through was absolutely perfect from him, so it's nice, and yeah, really smiling out there and enjoying.
Here are the Volkswagen teammates then, Sebastian Ogier and Jari Matti Lampeler. The rivalry getting more and more intense.
I like Sardegna, always enjoyed the drive over here. So the feeling is good for sure, and of course a little bit more confidence with the victory from Argentina. And so the start point is good for the rally. Now it's just the matter of just getting the same feeling as in Argentina for the driving over here.
Beaten last time out in Argentina in a straight fight with Jari Matti. Out for revenge this time?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't feel really I come here for revenge. I mean, it's another run of the championship. Last one in Argentina, we didn't win it, but we still score a lot of points. So at the end, what is the most important for me is to win the championship. Of course, here I come here with the target of victory. I will do my best for it. But once again, I expect a difficult competition, especially by opening the road on day one once again.
Let's get the pre-event action underway then and take a look at Shakedown. Myself, Bex Williams and Julian Porter ready to talk you through that and, of course, today's action.
Back on the gravel there, Bex, and Robert Kubica, quickest through Shakedown. A little confidence booster. Obviously, remember he's got this different style of pacement. Be a bit more consistent. Worked well for him in Argentina. Started well in Sardegna.
A successful shakedown for Robert Kubica, then quickest through on the gravel with Ogier, just 0.1 behind teammate Jari Matti Lampeler, third quickest through. And then towards the rear of the field, Juho Hänninen, who's back with the Hyundai team here in Sardegna. Mikko Hirvonen in 9th, Rosberg 10th. Here we see the cars being transported down to the Super Special, the opening of the event down to the south of the island, the capital, Cagliari. Easy ride for the drivers now, Jules.
That's it, yeah. The transporters leaving on their way down. Organised in convoy. Very, very expensive transporters. That long drive down, as you say, to the bottom of the island.
Very short stage kicks us off then, just over 1 kilometre in length around the harbour side in Cagliari.
It was like cat and mouse.
Two cars at a time.
Yeah, and they're chasing each other as the sun set and the lights sparkled in the town. Set for a little bit of a showdown.
Certainly were. Incredible atmosphere. Thousands of fans turned out to watch the WRC. And the drivers very appreciative of all their efforts. And they were ready to put on a show. Let's take a look at the first cars.
Zach match in the battle between Week and Ogier. Now just watch this jump, Vex.
Well, you can hear the reaction from inside the cars. A little bit of a heavy landing, nose heavy on the Citroen DS3 from me.
Yeah, he basically damaged the water pipe. The pipe came adrift, dropped a lot of the water. Luckily for Chris, the cars came back on those transporters. You can see the smoke coming out, the steam, sorry. Meant the boys had a bit of a job to do this morning, but luckily for Chris, he didn't have to drive that car far, just to the car transporter. Water temperature issues. Look.
See, only a short stage, but you can still have some dramas. But it was this man who really was showing them how to do it on the tarmac in gravel tyres. It was Mikko Hirvonen.
That's it, yeah, the car in gravel, so gravel tyres. The car's kind of like rocking around and moving and dipping and diving. But it was Hirvonen who went quickest.
Confirmation of that opening result, then Mikko Hirvonen taking the early lead in Italy, Thierry Neuville in second, and Sebastian Ogier in third position. Of course, not much separating the drivers after just a kilometre of competition so far.
Lap for the sixth, oops, sorry, lap for the sixth, Elvin Evans seventh, with Andreas Mikkelsen in eighth, his first stage back with Bodo.
So let's take a look at the gravel stages that we have lined up. Then a total of 8 stages make up day 1, punctuated by just a 15-minute remote service. The drivers have noted this day as the biggest challenge of the event. You'll get to see some sights, believe me.
Let's see what the Citroen mechanics managed to do with Chris Meek's car.
Yeah, we've got a bit of surprise on the little like speed bump in the super special stage last night, so we started to lose some water at the end of the stage. So yeah, we're quite lucky that there was no road section, but yeah, the car's perfect again this morning, so we start like normal this morning.
Well, good news for Chris Meek, starting like normal, that's just what he wanted. We kick off then with the 19.81 kilometres of Terra Nova. And for our world champion, the penance he has to pay is, of course, being first on the road. He will be sweeping it clean for all the other drivers. Here, where there's a lot of loose gravel, that will be a tough job.
As well as loose gravel, Vix, you can see how bumpy and bouncy it is, the car moving around all over the place. But Seb's really starting to get worried about this running first on the road, because he's really starting to affect him, I think. You can see all of that stuff. And this just small section here, onto the tarmac, you do a kilometre on tarmac, then back into the forest.
Quite terrible. I'm gonna lose really a lot. I mean, it's no grip at all, so I do what I can, but I cannot carry speed. There is no grip.
Absolutely no grip out there, Ogier saying. Second on the road, then Jari-Matti Lahtela, his teammate and biggest rival this year in the WRC. Jari-Matti will be hoping that he can get some advantage over Seb here and take as much time out of him as possible.
You can just see the odd line, a faint line, which is Ogier's line. Jari trying to keep in it, but how good is that line with him sliding around? But other problems, just watch this, look. Strange motion when he came into the stop line.
We have a problem with the brake system. It only 5 kilometers before the end, the brake pedal started to go soft, so I don't know what is the problem, so I have to go to try to fix it for the next stage.
So a little bit of concern there, obviously, from Jari-Matti so early on. That's just the first stage of the day.
What it was a loose brake nipple on the, I think the left rear it was, so he got that fixed and he was away. Hirvonen, now rally leader, into the first gravel stage of the event. Mikko was saying it was a bad drive, terrible drive. He feels he lost 7 or 8 seconds in his stage through bad driving. I didn't think he was too slouchy, in my opinion.
Thierry Neuville, he likes this event. He said before it's one of his favourites. Good start on the opening super special there in Cagliari, but this is where the real action gets underway, and Nuvel doing a good job so far.
Doing a great job, really quick in this stage. Taking a mixture of softs and hards, a crossover pattern, which apparently makes such a huge difference in the looser gravel. Really does get a good grip in there. But Nuvel going very, very quickly. 13.28.1 in here.
Quite okay, but we have some strange noise and I have difficult to concentrate. The noise of the car is completely different, so I had to really keep focus on my job, and then I just try to follow the clean lines and try to get an advantage from this.
You would think after that comment that he wasn't leading the rally, but he was. Thierry Nuvel was in the lead, 3.9 seconds ahead of his teammate, Juho Hänninen. It was a Hyundai 1 and 2, a first for them.
Elvin Evans in 6th, Mads in 7th, Chris Meek in 8th after that problem. Ogier down in 9th and 12.